The Bible says the wickedness of the wicked ensnares them, but the righteousness of the righteous delivers them. All of y'all be out here coming at my fitness this time. I'ma tell you a little shiny about how this cool chick with her shades and everything succeeded to overwhelm the incredible darkness of coming up against my ministry. Bet you've noticed you've happened upon the recognition of the fact that I ain't even moved by the fact that ain't nobody looking at a sister. Nobody's checking out my content. I should be crying. I should be wailing. I should be flabbergasted. I should be sore and ouchy. But somehow, strangely, I be cool. Rocking up and uploading content anyway. Probably wondering where you get your motivation from, girl. Tell us, sister, a little something. Be wise like you always wise. And tell me the truth. How you keep uploading all of this content when ain't nothing in it for you? Tell me, girl. I got curiosity. And I ain't no cat, so I ain't gonna die. Even though curiosity killed a cat once upon a time. I'll tell you. I'll give you some advice. You see, when you is complete in the Son of Man, when you is complete in Jesus, you come up with strategies to survive the fact that the world hates disciples. You survive the fact that the world ain't feeling disciples. You come around to somehow full circle. You see, I wasn't supposed to be doing no video like this today. I'm even coughing the way that I don't like being here. Sounding like an old man with emphysema. I'm coughing now. Because I'm not supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be chilling in my dance section of life. Trying to rebuild my body, lose some weight. Do a better thing out here in these streets than sitting around in the bed, wearing shades, relaxed 24 hours a day. Yeah, just like you. Yeah, just like you over there that be coming, charging me like a beast. Like an animal all up in my grill. All you do is sit around wearing shades all day, watching other people work. Watching other people pull their weight. Watching other people jump up and down to reach a height. Watching other people all the day long doing a better thing than you. But you, nah, I'm on to you. I'm on to you. I see you. I see you. Even through these shades, that's what's good. You be making like a door turning on its hinges on your bed. Bible got a little bit of something to say about you. Alright. The Bible says a lazy person twists and turns in their bed like a door turns on its hinges. So I see you, little door turning on its hinges. I see you. Bible also says a lazy person puts their hand in a plate of food, but is too daggone lazy to bring it back to the mouth to eat. It's like right there. Couple of inches away from you, but you can't even lift that bread. And you, I see you. I'm on to you. I observe and I identify what you's about, sister. Brother man, I see you. You was a lazy bugaboo turning around on your bed like a door turns on its hinges. So of course you gonna be hating on a sister with a big job to do. I see you. I mean, I was determined to step away from the ministry for a minute. Sister need to take a break. I'm tired of y'all's punches. That's what's good. I is exhausted of all of y'all's punches. Like, you keep punching a sister. I wanna chill. Look at me and my shades. Don't we look like we hanging out? Don't we look like we maxing now? Don't we look like we is chilling? Don't we look like we is relaxing? We is relaxing. Don't nobody care to move left or right when you is relaxing. One thing missing is a virgin pina colada. Drinking it up a storm all up in my bed, but not turning around like a door on its hinges, cause that's you. You're the lazy bugaboo that's was good. Hee-haw, little horsey horse. Can't take you to the river all day long, but I can't make you drink. Hee-haw, that's you, little horsey horse. Been taking you to the river all day and night, but don't nobody want to drink despite being dehydrated. Hee-haw, that's you, little horsey horse. I see you. I observe you. You see. I wasn't trying to be all up in this grisette. Not today. I'm trying to take a break from ministry. Don't want to be spoon feeding some fools anymore. It ain't nice. Ever fed a fat person that gets upset at you tomorrow because they got fat because you fed them? It's like, where the self-control at? You're the one that's supposed to watch your own calories, brother. You're the one that's supposed to watch your own calories, sister. Why are you making it my problem that you got fat because I fed you? If you don't go exercise, jump on a treadmill, you is the one that's gonna do some spreading out here in these streets, not me. So don't be blaming me for feeding a brother or a sister. That's what's good. I don't know nothing about some sneakers. Couple of Adidas, Nike. Jog a little. Work out a little. Get a little squat. Do it. I invite you to go and do a little bench press sometime. You might like the results. You might actually like the little tricep that you see after a month. That's what's good. But you be blaming me for your lazy behind. I'm sorry. You're the one that's a door turning on its hinges like a lazy man turning on his bed, and now you hating on a hard-working lady. But we gonna have a conversation right about yet. We gonna have a conversation. Cause I'm real tired of like keeping quiet, hoping that some people will go on a treadmill or something, you know? Jog a little. Goodness gracious, go on the stepper, join a Pilates class at the gymnasium, and stop hating on a sister for squatting. We gonna get to you. We gonna get to you by the end of this session. We gonna have gotten to you. That's what's good. It's about time somebody got to you. You is ungettable too, but as for me, I'm unforgettable. So I'm the kind of person, given that I'm unforgettable, I get them people. I'm unforgettable, but I'm getting people, so I'm gonna get to you by the end of this. That's what's good. Door turning on its hinges like a lazy man turning on his bed. You nasty. Taking a relaxing lady, hiding herself in Jesus, hoping to tarry her from the thing that she's out here in these streets trying to do. I'm on to you. I see you. I told you, by the time I'm done over here, I'm gonna get to you. I'ma proper crawl up your nose. I'ma get to you. I'ma crawl up your nose like a tissue in the middle of the night by a naughty kid. You gonna wake up out of that slumber 100% finally. Ain't nobody trying to deal with you no more. Ain't nobody like ya. Ain't nobody even trying to hang out with you no more. But you out here hanging out with people that want to hang out with you. You be out here hanging out with people that don't want to hang out with you. Yeah. This is what the Bible got to say about you, little lady. This is what the Bible got to say about you, little gentleman. Ain't nothing gentle about you, but anyway. Whatever, you know. We got to use these words in the vocabulary sometimes. Listen up, you gentlemen and lady. Somebody got to get to you, and I'm going to get to you by the end of this, I did say. Bible got a couple of things to say about you. Yeah. You be overstaying your welcome everywhere you go. Don't nobody want you hanging around. People be thinking you're visiting for a couple of hours. Next thing you sleeping on the couch for 5 days. That's you. Overstaying your welcome in the people life. Don't nobody like you. Don't nobody even invite you. You just rock up on something like, can I have 5 days? Next thing you hear 5 months. Yeah. Bible says a wise man knows when to get to step in. Go read the Proverbs. You need you some education. That's what's good. You need education, and I'm gonna give it to you. I told you, by the time I'm done over here, I will have gotten to you. That's what's good, because I'm all about that getting to some people these days. Yeah. Bible says a wise man knows when to leave so as to not irritate the neighbor. Go check out the Proverbs. But nah, not you. Nah, you just hang. Sitting around in a poor man's house a whole year when you were supposed to only sleep for 1 night. Couches all grooved in with your butt print in it. Cause you wouldn't leave. When this man is like, dude, you need to go get a job, you then go and you release those crocodile tears, pulling on them heartstrings, causing an unfortunate old man to have pity on your soul for another year. And here it is that you grooving in further into that uncomfortable couch in a poor man's house. I see you. I'm gonna get to you by the end of this. You're gonna leave. That's what's good. You're gonna leave that poor man's house. You're gonna replace his couch too while you're at it, since you decided to go and sleep on it all year long despite only supposing to be there only 1 day. I'm gonna get to you by the end of this. Little lady, you done overstayed your welcome in my ministry. You gonna get the stepping. By the time we done over here, you ain't gonna be hanging out on my couch no more. I'm sorry. I didn't go to the furniture store so that you can go and destroy my new couch with your nasty body sleeping on it. I don't want you here. Everybody see you for what you is, and cause you ain't got nobody that likes you. You hang out with the one person that has a real hard time letting you stay. Cause you know they feel sorry for your starving behind. Well, I'm the last person you will ever meet on that day. That's what's good. Okay. Told you by the time we get to the end of this, I will have got to you. I'm already getting to you. But now wait till I finish this, and you gonna know you gonna be gotten too. That's what's good. Made a sister come back and have a conversation in the ministry when she didn't want to do nothing like that nature. I wanted to work out, get a squat in, I'm saying, a little bit of a bench press, do a plank here and there. Cause you know, I got energy in the bones. But now you don't use your energy. Bible got a couple of things to say about you. That's what's good. You like Cain, I see you. You like Cain. Be giving God an unholy sacrifice. Next thing you all upset at your brother Abel. Everybody on to you, bro. So entitled. Then when God tells you get the step and you killed my boy, you then cry and say, but like if I go out there, they gonna kill me. Well, I mean, you done killed a man, didn't you? So go right ahead and get yourself killed. But you be taking for granted the grace of God. That's what's good. I see you. You be doing that Cain thing. Crying or God telling me to spare your life. You be scared of what the world is gonna look like out there since you so spoiled by your mama Adam and Eve. So you then ask the Lord, I'm sorry, I done killed my brother, but like, I don't want to die, but you killed your brother. You don't want to die, but you killed your brother. Like, you scared of other people coming at you, but you came at Abel. That's what's good, Cain. Is that what we're doing over here? Eh? You ain't done you butcher your brother to the ground. His blood be crying out to God all day and night. And then when God tells you get the stepping from out of here, don't want no killers up in his house. You then cry and you grovel at the Lord knowing that he's all merciful, slow to anger, abounding in steadfast love, not willing that even you, stupid little man, should perish. But yeah, you should come to a knowledge of him, so you cry, you grovel, despite the fact that you done laid your own brother waste. Put your brother in the ground, because you wouldn't give God a holy sacrifice. That's what's good. I see you. By the time we done here, we gonna be gotten to you, Cain. Ain't nobody else get to you, but I might get to you. I might crack that whip, Cain. I'm doing it. You commit murder all day and night. All you can think about is rubbish. Ain't nothing good going on up in your noodles. Don't nobody care about your brain, but you got it. Don't nobody like you, but you here. You're a burden, that's what you is. Yeah. But you be taking for granted the long suffering of the king of the universe. Look at you go. All of that forbearance, if it was me, my hand and my boot print would be right up someplace you ain't never seen. But nah, it ain't me, it's God. So you make like Cain, that's what's good, and you keep on praying to a God that you know is gonna be merciful. I see you. Don't nobody else get to you, but I might get to you by the time we get to the end of this. That's what's good. Crying out to God after you kill a lady. Crying out to God after you kill a brother. Crying out to God after you kill a baby. Crying out to God after you kill that baby's cat. Crying out all day long after you murder the whole neighborhood because you is into random genocide. Yeah. And you trust that the Lord gonna be gracious towards you, cause hey, I mean, if he could rescue Saul and make him Paul, the chief of sinners, I mean, you ain't Jack. Yeah. Taking for granted the grace of God and stuff. So here you is Cain running around asking God to spare you from the death that you brought your own brother. So he puts a mark on your behind so you can go out there, and if anybody comes at you, then God is gonna kill them, cause he's long suffering, but I see you. You didn't go out there with a mark on your body, can't nobody touch you cause you think you is MC Hammer. I see you. And then you afflict a little lady out there in these streets. Couple of years down the line, your name is Amnon, I see you. You be meeting Tamar out here in these random streets. Oh, goodness gracious, I see you. I see you. Bible got a few things to say about you, Cain. I see you. manifestation of you all these years down the line, and David's son Amnon. Yeah, falling in love with his sister Tamar. Can't have the lady, so he tricks the living daylights out of her, rapes her, and then runs away. You been running. Mark on your body, and also don't nobody come at you. Bottom line is, one of these days Absalom gonna rise up, kick you to the curb, even though he ultimately gives David a hard time. Only reason why that whole family fell apart, Amnon, is cause of you. Sowing discord in your own household, raping your own sister, causing your half-brother to have some problems with you, slapping you silly out to murder, then causing a division in David's kingdom. You that dude. Families fall apart cause of you, Cain. Families fall apart cause of you, Abel. I told you I is gonna get to you by the end of this. You be living your entire life breaking them hearts. Cause your name is Georgie Porgy. I see you. Georgia Porgy pudding pie. Kissed the girls and made them cry. I see you. Living out your nasty life, doing nothing but nasty things. All your nasty time is spent on nasty endeavors. Ain't nothing right about you, you just nasty. You been destroying lives all your life. Don't nobody understand why, like Cain, God did not just strike you dead right there on the spot upon identifying the body of Abel. Roaming around, decimating the earth. Looking left everywhere you go, you done burned the streets. Everywhere you go, you done soiled the streets. Everywhere you go, you done laying a trail of cadavers behind you. All you ever do is kill, brother. See you. I'ma get to you by the end of this, even though don't nobody else get to you. I'm the final destination for you, brother. Can't run away from this. No. See you. You kill everybody. Your whole life is just a mess. Living it up a storm, keep on surviving bullets. Every time somebody kills you or tries to kill you, in the court of law system, it ends up being none but attempted murder. Keep on dodging them bullets. Survive every last beating that comes your way. Don't nobody finish you off. You even gave yourself a name that they call you Never Say Die. Cause you never die. People beat you to a pulp and you keep on rising again. Don't nobody like you. You was a snare, I see you. I've known some people like that in my life. Don't nobody like them. They wreak havoc everywhere they go. Everywhere they go, they destroy a thing or two. Everywhere they go, everybody got beef with them. Everywhere they go, everybody can't stand that they're back. Everywhere they go, everybody be like, but why doesn't this guy just take himself out? Like, goodness gracious. Cause can't nobody kill him. He been in the hospital 7 times with near fatal wounds. Been hit by a train and he came back. Brother doesn't even have a disability. I see you. One of those randoms that keep on leaving and leaving and leaving and leaving and leaving and leaving some more. Even though everybody wants you dead. Yeah. Don't nobody like you, and frankly, if you was to die, don't nobody care that you still here. That you even, everybody go to your funeral celebrating, cause goodness gracious, finally. You is in the ground. I see you. Don't nobody like you, Cain. But you love to live, cause you have got one special job on earth. To frustrate everybody until they know God is real. There's only one job that you is here on the planet to do, Cain. Irritate the planet until they find out there must be a God. Cause goodness gracious, if there ain't no God, what in the world is everybody gonna do with you? Ain't no human being prosper to kill you. Like I said, you survive even a train crash. So if it's not then God that can handle whatever ominous, eerie little ghostly aberrationist thing you is, who's gonna handle you? Ain't nobody out here in these streets got the muscle to deal with you. You keep on rising back again over and over and over again. Heck, you go to prison and then somebody else break you out by mistake, even though you weren't trying to go out. Everybody don't like you. Falling apart all over the show, but you don't care that don't nobody like you. Bottom line is, you call yourself Never Say Die. You call yourself Die Hard. Cause don't nobody kill you. So the thing you is a necessity. You see, your little Cain, that eventually becomes Amnon. Later on, the Lord let you go. Cain, the Lord let you go. Could have just slain you as soon as you done kill your brother Abel. Instead, he let you go roam these streets. Next thing, you rear your ugly head again in the name of Amnon. Raping your poor sister. Causing your brother to kill you. Causing your brother to come up against your daddy. Causing your daddy to lose his kingdom. You just wreak so much havoc. You that discord in the family. You that discord in society, you is the bane of the existence of the justice system in your state. In your country, everybody tired of you, Kane. You is the dude that experiences an earthquake just before the lethal injection is administered into your veins because you is on death row now. And because of the earthquake, they give you a break for 5 more days. In the 5 days of which somebody walk up in that prison, bums it open, and you escape before they can put you down like a dog. Okay, you keep surviving. I see you. You've been surviving. Everybody thought they got rid of you when you went to prison. And then COVID-19 hit these streets. State of California made a decision to let you go free. Everybody thought you were gone for good, Kane. And then the earth decided to come down with a virus. Now you walk in the streets, California, put people on parole that should have stayed in prison all their life. I see you. The Lord keeps letting you roam these streets with a mark on your body and can't nobody kill you. Otherwise, they get killed. That's what you is. Everybody tired of what you is. When you go to prison, everybody happy. Because at least somebody gonna feed you, you know. No need to sit on anybody's conscience. Out here starving, emaciated, don't nobody care about who you is. So the prison system feeds you until 2020 done let you go roaming these streets uncomfortably. Man. Kane, the Lord done put a mark on your body, making sure can't nobody kill you. But you see, the thing you is the very lesson to the human race that God leaves. That's what's good. You is an example, Kane. You was a Judas. You had to do what you has to do so people has to see that God is real. Because ain't nobody else get rid of you but him. You is one of those banes of society existence. Oh, Kane, my goodness. That can't even the most prolific assassin knock you out. Don't nobody kill you. You live too long, bro. You is the bane of society existence. But you keep on surviving past the deaths of even some of the oldest people on the earth. Some of the youngest people on the earth. Some of the bravest people on the earth. Everybody else dies, but you is useless in society. I told you I'm gonna get to you. By the time we done having this conversation, I will have got to you, King. Can't nobody else get to you, but I'm gonna get to you. I'm maxing out, I'm chilling, I'm relaxing, I'm doing what I'm trying to do, and then you come at my exercise. Is that what we're doing over here? You come at my workouts, because you know that without them I can't live, I can't be good, I can't find no joy. You was that killer dude, that's what you do, I told you. By the time I'm done talking over here, that which ain't nobody else be able to do, I gonna do it. I might get to you. Don't nobody else get to you because you got that heart of steel. You is heart of heart. Because don't nobody like you, so you ain't got none to lose. That's what's good. So you just decimate everything. You burn everything. Everywhere you go, you just destroy. Yeah. The American justice system done disappointed the planet. Let loose an animal. And now it's Amnon trying to rape Tamar. Sister girl don't know what to do. 24 hours a day, she dealing with an animal. I'ma get to you. I'ma handle you. I'ma get to you, Cain. I see that the Lord done let you live. I keep asking him. Why don't you just knock this bugger out? He is a destruction. That's what he is. Don't nobody like him either. Ain't nobody gonna miss him, it's clear. So why you letting him be the bane of my existence? Tell me, sure. So much so. Don't nobody want nothing to do with you. That you figure that after America done made a decision to set you free like a bird despite being destructive to the world, never mind the US of A only, you then made a decision that you gonna make like a proper trickster like what you always been, but don't nobody know that you was an animal in Africa. Don't nobody know what you is. You been destroying people's life all your life. They're sitting hanging 10 in California all your life. But don't nobody in Africa know what menace you be. Don't nobody in Africa know what nastiness you is. So you told yourself you gonna get you a brand spanking new life where people now respect you, they got you, they honor you. They don't know that you don't nobody like you where you come from. Everybody tired of you. You was a burden. You been a mess all your life. Destroying everybody's life. Everywhere you go, you be destroying everybody's life. But don't no unsuspecting person hanging out on the continent of Africa aware of that. So you decide that you gonna trick some innocent, unsuspecting, African lady, to basically bring you into her ecosystem. It is no wonder during the time you was with the lady, you insisted that you moved to Africa instead of her go to America. Keep telling the brother, but like I'm persecuted down here in these streets, it's better in America, but nah. You got mad at me for recommending that maybe we should just move to the US. Instead, the Lord then opened to me my eye. That America, okay, was to you exactly what it is that the land and the hometown of Adam, Eve, and Abel was to Cain. A place where you couldn't stay no more if you were gonna have a normal life. So you then made a decision that even though the Lord done put a mark on your back for killing your brother, that you gonna find a sister in Africa and kill her. Cause that's what you always been, a killer. America sets you free on parole, don't nobody know why they done did that. Ain't no disease strong enough to let no monster go back into society. I don't care what that COVID-19 done did to us all, but goodness gracious, they unleashed some monsters. They unleashed some monsters. It's like a pulley in the bottomless pit. America done set these monsters loose, roaming these streets, killing people in different continents altogether. Now you be coming over here making fraternizing deals with a lady unsuspecting in Africa. And just like the menace that you is in America, you go and you just bomb everything you go. Everywhere you go, you just dropping a bomb. You just drop a nuke everywhere. That's you. You realize, little man, that you gonna have to leave America. Cause ain't nobody there like you. You keep surviving bullets that frankly was supposed to be fatal. Can't nobody kill you. You like bubblegum and some lady hair. Somebody gotta go chop off an entire beautifully grown mane just cause you won't get out. But not if they're in Africa. Don't nobody know that that's what you is. Ain't nobody see the bubblegum that you is in here. They be thinking you some hair conditioner. Yeah. Knocking on the door of an unsuspecting lady. Hassling her like the hassler that you always been. Realize that, you know what, this is my opportunity to go and get me some respect in another country. Cause all of America thinks I ain't jack. Everybody was not happy that the whole virus ransacked the planet. And the methods that the country came up with to deal with a virus set me right free back into a society that thought that they finally got rid of me. Supposed to spend life in prison, but look at me still roaming these streets, bouncing around like a kangaroo. So I'ma go grab me a South African and decimate that ecosystem. I see you. I told you, I'm just gonna get to you. By the time we done with this conversation, we are going to be gotten to you. You gonna know what time it is. You ain't never know what time it is all along, but now you gonna know. Now you gonna know, little bro man. You gonna know. You come here to South Africa, and you decide that you is gonna be the exact same menace that you is in the US, but don't nobody gotta know. But then you see, I is now your new Abel. Oh, goodness gracious, Lord have mercy. How in the world am I gonna go be another man's Abel when the man already got 10,000 Abels in America? You already got 10,000 Abels in America. You already got 10,000 Abels in Las Vegas and California and Los Angeles. You already got you some 10,000 people that you done mowed to the ground, and you decide to go and find one in Africa. I see you, man. I told you by the time I'm done over here, I will have got to you. I might get to you, Lil Kane. I see you. To me, you done make yourself like a little Amnon, wanna grunt inside a lady that don't belong to you. Falling in love with a woman way out of your league. Imagine that it's 10 for the price of 1 because the dollar rand exchange rate gonna wreak some havoc in some people's life. Gonna bomb up a pocket of an African girl. That's what's good. So you decide you're gonna take your floppy little dollars, throw them on African shores, and then do whatever you will, because your name is Alistair Crowley. Yeah, because that's the whole lot of low. That's the whole lot of low. That's the whole lot of low. Do what thy will, for that is the whole lot of low. That's you, Alistair Crowley. That's you. I see you. Now you is killing some woman's daughter in Africa. Now you is killing some man's daughter in Africa. Now you is killing somebody cousin, somebody auntie in Africa. Cause you done filled up your bag, your full share of cadavers in America. You done laid waste a whole bunch of Americans, and now that you've burped out some American blood, you've got some sweet taste buds now for African blood. I see what you is, brother. I see. But you see, you been lazy all your life. That's what's good. That Bible you always paging through, I don't know why you don't go and observe the Proverbs, especially in the beginning. They talk to some men, telling them to avoid immoral women, telling them to avoid ill-gotten gain. The Lord been telling you all your life. You claim to have known the Lord since you was the age of 15. You should have read, young man, at the age of 15, the Proverbs. The Lord would have warned you in Proverbs 1 and 2 that you must do everything in your power to avoid ill-gotten gain, but nah. You loved the gangster lifestyle because you thought it was gangster's paradise. Where Coolio at now? Where Coolio at now? No, where's the brother? He ain't here. Living in gangster's paradise. You be thinking you can sing that song. Whoa, well, it's over now, brother. It's over now with your gangster's paradise. I'm not trying to do it. Nadia, this is Africa. This is just a jungle, a Wimba way. That's what's going on over here 24 hours a day. We gonna pounce on you like a beast. Come here with your pistol, gangster's paradise. Try fight a lion. That's what's good. Try fight a beast, a jaguar in the wilderness. That's what's good. Yeah. Come up against a tiger and see what your pistol gonna do there. Yeah. Gangster's paradise. Leave us alone. Leave us alone. But nah, you don't want to leave us alone. You be thinking that you find some kind of better place to lodge your nasty behind in Africa because don't nobody want you in America. Your country be spitting out bullets all over the earth because it's falling apart. And now you want to come here and muddy the African streets. We got cheetahs just rolling around saying hello to next door neighbors. They gonna bite your toe off and I'm one of them. Yeah. Brother, man, why you treat me like animal? Because you think this is girls. Because your name is Jay-Z. I see you. By the time we done over her, I will have got to you. I done told you. We ain't doing this. Not me, not you, not the next door neighbor. Ain't nobody doing this. I'm telling you right now, ain't nobody doing this. We ain't doing it. But you still insisting that we gonna do this, so I'ma get to you. By the time I'm done here, you is gonna be got to. Okay? Coming up against my exercise because you so used to destroying everything in your path, little brother. Little crazy Craig, schizophrenic rando in America. You be trying to kill the wrong lady now and she gonna handle some people. America, first and foremost, you done unleash some beast into society. Let's just put that out there. You was responsible for killing some people in some other continents through your policy and letting some criminals free during COVID-19. We didn't do that in South Africa. Ain't no criminals got out of the state, out of the criminal system. Ain't nobody in the state penitentiary ever left prison in South Africa during COVID-19. Y'all could have found another plan. Y'all could have done something else. Instead, you done let some people go. You done let some monsters loose. Now they're like baboons all up in our kitchens like we in the wilderness on holiday in the Rondavel, eating our pears and peaches, breaking everything apart, making it impossible for us to go back in there unless a wildlife hunter comes in and deals with the baboons. You done send some baboons to our kitchens. Don't nobody like these apes all up in our grizzide, but hey, America, if it's sent by you, everybody be thinking out in the streets that it's a gift. Since you send it out, you expected the world to think that it's a present in the mail until it turns out to be anthrax. That's what's good. You be sending anthrax across the planet, unleashing monsters into the ecosystem. Next thing they be killing some beasts in Africa. Except that's what's good. We is beasts in Africa. We know how to growl when it calls for it. We know how to growl when it calls for it. And I'm growling now. You done brought out the lion out of me. That's what's good. You gonna understand the Wimba way finally. You gonna know what we talking about when we say in the jungle, the mighty jungle in Africa we speak today. Are we, mama. You gonna know what time it is. We gonna handle you for bringing some beasts, some orangutans, some silly little monster, dropping nukes on our continent, trying to find himself something better since America done gone on right ahead and made like the king of the bottomless pit Apollyon in Revelation 9 and unleashed all manner kinds of beasts on the earth. You done let that beast free. And now it's roaming out here looking like a scorpion and a snake all in one, having the hair of human beings and the teeth of lions. Go look at that guy be described in Revelation 9. You be bringing him to Africa before even the tribulation happened. How in the world we gonna deal with none of that? How we gonna deal with showing all that nature? How do you expect us to deal with the monsters you done created in America because you're so immoral? Hey, I'm gonna deal with you, little animal. I'm gonna deal with you. I'm gonna pounce on you back because I know how to be a cheetah too. I know how to be a lion back. I'm from Africa, brother. You be playing with the wrong girl. I done told you that by the time we is concluded with this whole conversation, I will have gone to some people that are unguardable too. Some of the most hardest people to done handle. I is gonna be that handler. That's what's good. Y'all gonna know what time it is. Just because you done laying a trail of cadavers behind you of a whole bunch of ladies you were so sick and tired of with that you done killed them because they either reject you or they told you where to get off or they left you destitute. Doesn't mean you're gonna get to do that with a woman all these kilometers away hanging out in Africa. I ain't gonna be your murder victim. You done made some females commit suicide before. You done made some females get into some car accidents before. You done made some females shoot lines of cocaine till they dead, brother. You done caused some deaths using your voodoo. But not me. I ain't gonna be another one of your victims. Ain't nobody gonna find me in a pool of blood in the bathtub off the razor thick like cutting out my wrist. Ain't happening, bro, man. I ain't gonna kill myself over a bugger that already done put 10,000 souls in the flames of hell. You done taken some ex-girlfriends to the flames of hell, and you expect that God Almighty's gonna let you take his daughter just like you took all those unsaved women to the flames of hell? I belong to a holy God. I told you. I see you, little man. I see you. I see you. And by the time I'm done over here, I will have got into you. The Bible gave you clarity of understanding. The Bible gave you all that you need in order to live a life in godliness. The scriptures done explain to you what you need to do. And since you done claim that you done know the Lord since the age of 15, you were supposed to love you some proverbs that taught you how to not love ill-gotten gain. But nah, you done chose to be a gangster. You chose the life of crime. You chose the life of rape. You chose the life of drug dealing. You chose the life of murder. You chose the life of attempted murder. You chose the life of thievery. You chose the life of below the belt. Been to prison a couple of times. Finally, when it was over for you, finally when you ain't no longer getting away with murder, 2020 done happened and America done set you free like a loosey goose. And that's when you done decided that no more do you wants to see the inside of a prison cell. No more is you ever gonna see the inside of a prison cell, but no. You don't make no decision to turn over a leaf on life and do a better thing because you don't know more won't see no inside of no prison cell. Sick and tired of living in that state penitentiary that don't care for people, that don't care that you keep on getting fed dirty water. Told yourself you ain't never gonna go back there again. But you still a criminal. That ain't never change. That ain't never change. Not even for a split second. That ain't never gonna change. You still love to get yourself things for free that don't belong to you. You still love to steal from some people. You still love to take from some human beings. You still love to rape them women. You still love to take whatever you want to take. No matter what tells you. You don't listen to nobody because you're Cain. You killed, but you scared of being killed, so you ask God to put a mark on your body while you go out there and continue to wreak some havoc in some people's life. Scared of being killed, but you so easily killed. Look at you go, little Cain. Now you is Amnon trying to rape Tamar and can't nobody escape. Don't nobody know what's going on with you. Poor lady in South Africa struggling to overcome your dark and dangerous. Dealing with a stupid woman that don't love her own child and you exacerbate the circumstance. I see you. I've been seeing you. I've been all up in your grizzle for a minute, but you don't care. But I'm gonna get to you finally. I'm finally gonna get to you. That's what's good. If anybody ain't there got to you, I'm gonna get to you. By the time we's done with this conversation, you is gonna be got to. That's what's good. Yeah. That's what's good. You done make a sister break out into animal noises because now you bring out the beast in the sister. Yeah. You know what we doing? I mean, breaking out into beast sound. You gonna know what time it is. Oh, oh, oh. Cause you think I is an animal and your name is Jigga Man, and so you treat me like animal. Anyway, little man, we're still gonna have this conversation. We gonna finish in the amount of time we is done. There's gonna be some kind of death in your bones that's gonna finish you off. Because herein lies the deal. You been the bane of everybody's existence for a minute. And finally, you gotta go. You proper gotta go. Ain't nothing right about you. But you see, you want to have your bread buttered on both sides, have your cake and eat it too. But I'm the fat lady and it ain't gonna be over till I sing. And since you don't want me singing, what we gonna do is just knock you out the way and then continue to hit them high notes. That's what's good. Woo, 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 woo. You done made me an animal. Yeah. I see you. And I'm gonna get to you by the time we be done with this conversation. You know that you don't want to see the inside of no prison cell no more. But what I see you as, have you watched Prison Break, that one with a Michael Scofield? There's a scene where Lisa Tranquetti, the doctor over there, is doing her job in the infirmary in the prison. Next thing, there's like a breakout of some sort and some prison riot. And all these prisoners go loose and they start to swing on chandeliers in the prison. They then end up locking Lisa, or Sister Tranquetti, inside the infirmary, trying to get at her, wanting to lick her body, gesturing all manner and kind of lewd and licentious body language, letting her know that you are no longer our doctor now, but you're just a woman in the prison, full of men that ain't seen women in a minute. So we gonna have you one by one, by one, by one, by one. And Lisa was stuck all up in that monstrosity until she got let go, set free, and delivered. You is like that infestation in the prison. What happened in 2020 or 2019, we're in the America over there, was create some kind of a riot in a prison. And some ladies on this unfortunate earth of ours were like Sister Tranquetti, working in the infirmary of a male prison. And while she's safe 500% of the time, not when there's a riot. And 2020 done brought a riot of a disease on the earth, and they done let some monsters go. And now Lisa Tranquetti alongside Carrie Bow, alongside Sister Caroline on the right, and alongside Sister Brenda on the left. They in trouble now. Cause all you see is a lady, as a man that's hot-blooded, ain't never seen a female in a minute. And now you be trying to have her by force and liquor. Because this time around, she's not a doctor. She's a woman with the kinds of goods that you ain't been able to see or touch in years since you was in prison and everything. But I ain't a regular Tranquetti. I ain't no regular Tranquetti. I ain't no regular Lisa, Sister Tranquetti. Don't look at me as a woman working in the male infirmary in a prison that's for the better part of the time generally safe because I'm covered by guards and everything. But like I just so happen to be on the job on a day when there's a prison riot going down. Nah, I ain't a regular Tranquetti. I'm a spiritual Tranquetti with some pretty bad gifts to handle you with. I got fire coming out of my mouth, fire coming out of my nose, fire coming out of my eyes, fire coming out of my ears, fire coming even out of my hands, and on top of that, I is a whirlwind if you get too close to me. You done underestimated the overwhelmed constitution on my person. You done seen that I'm beleaguered on all sides. Everybody be treating me like I ain't Jack, but you must remember, you is Jericho, and I is a Hebrew. All I got to do is go around you 7 times and you come falling down. I got power in the name of Jesus. Hallelujah. There is power in the name of Jesus. You know that? You done met the wrong girl this time around. So you tell yourself, little nasty, that you is out of prison and you don't no longer want to see the inside of a prison cell no more. You escaped a live prison. You dodged the bullet. That's what's good. That's what's good. That's what's good. Dodged the bullet of a life imprisonment term. That's what's good. And so you decided that you was gonna build yourself a new life, but you was still a criminal, remember? Yeah, you was still that criminal monster. That's what's good. You ain't never wanted to let go of ill-gotten gain. You ain't never learned no lesson. You ain't never gotten redeemed by the blood of the Lamb. You ain't never embraced Jesus, even though you keep on praying to him. You ain't never been none of that, and you ain't interested in being none of that. And since you ain't never built yourself a proper life where you earn and on a salary, now that you're on the outside and you still want to make money, you realize that you can't be dealing no drugs no more. You realize that you can't be just killing some random people out here in these streets on a contract assassination. You realize that you can't be just no random criminal, because then you're going to go back to prison, and this time around they might even put you on death row if that's even allowable in the state of California, which I doubt since they left. That's what's good. Should have grown up in Texas. You'd probably be dead now, but anyway. That's what's good. Yeah. So then you find out from your local practitioner of occult magic what you can do to steal without getting yourself busted, without getting your fingers found, your grubby fingers in that cookie jar. You done stolen them cookies from the cookie jar, like you done did that, but don't nobody know, because you be using witchcraft now. Everybody thinking you living above reproach. Now you is all rehabilitated. Be calling you rehabilitated. They don't know that you are just massacring people still. Because it's what you always been, brother. I done told you that by the time we is done with this conversation, that I will have got to some people. I'm on to you. I see you. I see you. I see you. I do. And because I see you more seeing than everybody else be looking at you with these blind eyes all over the show, I is gonna got to somebody that don't nobody got to yet. I'm just gonna handle a brother. I don't care how many people be out in these streets pitying me. I'ma survive this, because I told you I done breathe fire. I speak fire. Fire comes out of my eyes, my ears. Fire's in my hands. But don't nobody believe until I knock a brother down that don't nobody else prosper to knock down. Don't nobody gonna miss you either. That's what's good. Yeah. Listen up, little man. You be loving crime. You always love crime. You ain't never been rehabilitated from loving crime. But you don't want to go back to prison. So you found out after getting out of prison in 2020 that there's another way that you can still do crime without getting busted. You thought you was clever like that. You could get the lady. You could rape the women without them going to the po-po. You could beat the females up without them going to the po-po. You could deal drugs without them going to the po-po. You could kill some people without you facing the risk of being incarcerated by the po-po. You saw that you could still continue to make yourself loads of money without working a day in your life, just by doing some wealth transfers. You found out that you could learn some voodoo, and this voodoo go help you make some money when there is no way for you to get a job that pays you the kind of money you need to live in the kind of house you want to live in, given that you got a criminal record and everything. And since you don't have a single bright idea in your life, you can't even start an entrepreneurial endeavor and still make them dollars anyway. So you told yourself that you was going to raise that money by joining a secret society, by joining a band of voodoo priests that are going to help you get to where you need to go so you can get your house again, so that you can get your respect again, so that you can get people to look at you in society again. You decided that you're going to be a little Satanist. That's what's good. Christianity didn't work for you because you never honored God in the first place. You couldn't stop dealing them drugs. You couldn't stop raping them women. You couldn't stop doing what you did because you love your ill-gotten gain, because you did not read the Proverbs. Or if you did, went in one ear, bro, man, and left out the other. That's what's good. So now witchcraft was the thing that you found, that you imagined was your magic wand, that you could just wave and get whatever you want without nobody seeing you. And then you met this beautiful lady on the internet, and you were like, oh, I know a little shine that's gonna make that lady want me. So I'm gonna go and commit rape without facing the risk of getting sent to prison for no such thing as that. Look at this little man go. What we gonna do now? Now that you done tried, brother man, to take something that don't belong to you using this witchcraft, we thank the Lord that it didn't last very long, because you would have been a total menace if it gave you everything you wanted. You only had 2 years to work with it since you left the prison. And in your 3rd year, the Lord decided that he's going to make you meet the person that's going to end you once and for all, because he done gave you change after change after change after change after change. After chains, 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 chances upon chances, chains. Put a mark on your body so don't nobody kill you, even though you was always in the line of fire. Being a gangster, you could have been killed so many times, but you survived because the Lord had mercy on you. Long-suffering, slow to anger, abounding in steadfast love, not willing that anybody, including you, should perish, but that everybody, including you, should come to a knowledge of him. Chains after chains after chains after chains after chains after chains after chains. So here it is that you done got to your middle age. Even though you were supposed to die at like 21. Supposed to die at like 17. You were supposed to die at like 27, but no, you still here at 43. How old is you exactly? Chains after chains after chains. Just like Abel. Keep on stabbing some people and yet you walking these streets. That's what's good. Laying some people on the ground and you still walking these streets. Chains after chains after chains. And you don't see the grace of God and all that. Long suffering and forbearance, you be taking it for granted. God done put a mark on you, Cain. That's what's good. Surviving the murder that you done did to some other people, but hey, you be thinking that that's because God is a wuss. Just keep getting away with everything. He don't know how to handle you. Since you so big and bad. Yeah, you so big and bad. You so big and bad, the Lord can't get to you. Cain. Chains after chains after chains. Until you meet the lady in Africa. Now look at you there. Silly little worm. God done gave you chance on chance. And you done looked at the COVID-19 release of your nasty behind as another chance. And indeed, it might have even been another chance. Instead, you done made it look like the release of them unseemly animals in the bottomless pit written about in Revelation 9. You done unleashed yourself as a little bit of a Beelzebub on the people. And now they can't breathe. Can't nobody breathe up in here. But I is your final destination now, brother. Imagine me being flight 808. Or is it 108 or 81 or whatever. I'm the last trip you ever take. That's just basically what I'm getting at. I'm the roller coaster that you don't quite make it back to base we're in. I is your final destination. I done told you I is your final destination, but you don't believe me. Cause I look like an innocent, sweet little lady with little muscle mass. Yeah. Can't even lift a dumbbell properly. I got such little upper body strength. Yeah. But I is gonna be the last thing you ever mess with. That's what's good. I am your final destination, brother. I am the thing that's gonna finally extract you out of this earth. Cause frankly, you were supposed to die at 17. You were supposed to die at 21. You were supposed to die at 27. But God done giving you too many chances. And now that you start breathing, drawing air at 43, you are destroying the life of a person that the Lord God Almighty got a big job for. I got a job, but I got work to do. I got a job, baby. But you is Cain. And what does Cain typically do? Hate on his brother Abel. Cause Abel be doing the gig right. Abel be getting the point. He done got the memo. He is exploring the blueprint. He is building according to spec. That's what Abel out here in these streets be doing. The brother be multiplying. But you be sitting there picking out your snot in the sun, yawning, taking a break every 3 minutes, making sure that everybody can do what they're supposed to do because you so critical of their gig, unable to finish your job by the end of the day because you always procrastinating, and because that's who you is, brother. When then your brother Abel finished the project since they were working so hard all day long? All you can do is wield your stupid sword 24/7, wield your stupid knife 24/7, wield your stupid gun 24/7, wield your stupid swear words 24/7, wield your magic wands 24/7 to stand in the way of that which Cain, Abel, is doing, because you is Cain. All you can do is come in the middle of some people that are working, cause like a door turning on its hinges, so too, oh lazy man, do you turn on your bed. And you can't stand to watch them people working hard as they were supposed to work, so now all you can do all day long, like I said, is wave that magic wand. Now you sitting around in the sun that you basking in, and because you been sitting there with no SPF, you also getting some wrinkles, and you be hating on a sister's skin for being taught at the age of 39, trying to bring wrinkles on my face cause you breaking out into fine lines and stuff. You be doing all that stuff and I'm not doing it cause I've been taking good care of myself, but then you make a decision that you is gonna be the one to make me age overnight, even though I've been taking care of my body, I've been taking care of my face and my skin, been doing it, been eating right and everything, been making sure that I work out so them fat don't get around my thighs, been doing it, but then you like, nah, you gonna get fat now. You gonna make like Fat Albert. And don't know nothing that you do ever gonna work. You can't even go and play basketball as much as you want because you think that you are Little Hooper. But you ain't never gonna lose weight, girl. It ain't gonna happen. You gonna get those ties, those big JJs around your waist. You gonna get all of that, girl. We gonna finally see that double chin underneath you. Prancing around all in these streets, priding yourself and having no double chin is coming. You gonna be looking like Mrs. Doubtfire any minute now. Watch this space. Cause I know how to make a lady fat. When she love her body working out, lifting a dumbbell or two every second. Yeah, I know I'm gonna make you put it down, girl. You gonna put it down. Looking at you, Cain. Observing the activity of Abel, and all you can do is gnash your teeth in the corner because you is lazy. Putting food on your plate and being too lazy to bring it up to eat. That's who you is. That's who you is. It's who you is, brother. I see you. And I told you. By the time we done with this conversation, I will look out to you. Don't nobody else get to you but me. But I might get to you. The Lord done set me apart for this very time. That's who you is now. Now you is Haman. And I is your Mordecai. You done try to put me at the gallows hanging, swinging left to right like I'm a pendulum. And you gonna be the one doing the swinging left to right like a pendulum instead. On the very gallows you set apart to kill me. That's what's good. Slapping the sister with Koro Bela. What are you doing? I'm not doing it. I see you. You go and you grab whatever you want to grab and you slap a woman into your life. And then when she gets out because God done delivered her, now you're trying to slap her into the grave. There are enough women in the grave, brother man, that you done put in there. The quota of them ladies that you done killed in the past, the Lord has said you have killed your last one. My daughter ain't gonna join your rap sheet. My daughter ain't gonna join your statistics. My daughter ain't gonna be another one of the crosses you take on your wall in your prison cell. My daughter ain't gonna be another one of them ladies you done killed, Dreamer. But she gonna kill you. My daughter gonna be the one to end your life rather. She gonna be the one person that you done stolen, you done kidnapped. She gonna be the one victim you done locked up for years that finally escape. And that finally brings you to a blistering end. My daughter is your final destination. She is that flight. She is that roller coaster. She is that truck that gets in an accident that you escaped way too many years, but it's gonna take you out. It's gonna take you out. And when you go out, you gonna know that you are going out because you try to kill someone that wasn't supposed to die. They had a job to do. They got a job in me, but you try to get at them anyway. And so now you gotta go. You gonna move out the way. And when you do, breathe your last and kick the bucket and enter that casket. Ain't nobody gonna be missing you. Ain't nobody gonna be missing you because you've been a bane of everybody's existence pretty much all your life. All your life, everybody be struggling with you. Don't nobody be able to handle you, brother. Everybody got issues and a bone to pick with you. You been slapping them ladies too much. You been killing them ladies too much. You been stabbing them brothers too much. You been stealing from some people too much. You been an annoyance for a minute. And a whole bunch of murder you done got away with. And that's why you're not serving time in prison still, because you done went in there for attempted murder. Just because you never got caught from all the other murders you done actually committed. That's what's good. You're a killer. It's what you is. And so given that this is what you is, who you be, the Lord God Almighty is now going to take you out through the very species that you underestimated all your life because all you done did is slap it silly and throw it against some walls. You isn't Andrew Tate, little bit of a pimp, been dealing with women, using them as a means for financial gain. It's what you've been. And so these species that you ain't never had no respect for ever, you kept on slapping them around, carrying them like rag dolls, throwing them against televisions, killing some of them even, given that you done spend your whole life just destroying females. Now you is gonna get killed by a female. One that ain't got no upper body strength, one that ain't got no power in the occult, one that ain't got anything at all that you fear, and yet, without even a single dollar to her name, without a cent to her name, without love in her family, without anything at all except complaining 24 hours a day about witches, she gonna kill you because you done decided to go and touch the anointed of the Lord of the universe. You done did it. You done decided to go on right ahead and touch God's anointed. And so even though she be weak with no upper body strength, Even though she ain't got no money, no family that love her. Even though she ain't got nobody to write home about. Even though her statistics are lackluster on the YouTube machine. Even though she can't do none for herself. Even though she's struggling to even buy some tampons. She gonna end your life. She gonna end your life. Because you won't understand what I mean. You gonna understand more than you ain't never understand anything at all in your life since you be reading the scriptures but never ever come to a knowledge of truth. Indeed, you is like one of those stupid people in the Bible written off that always learn but never come into a knowledge of truth. You gonna understand that there is a great deal of more power than a knife or a gun or even a bomb in a woman. Have you ever heard of Helena Troy, lady man? Brother man, you could be a lady at this point, you acting like a sister. That's what's good. Yeah, they call her the face that done lost 1,000 ships for a reason. That's what's good. That woman done caused more men to go to war than what's currently happening in the Ukraine right now. That's what's good. All she had to do was be real pretty and wanted by more men than one. You gonna get killed, brother man, because I is that Helena Troy right now. I ain't the only you ain't the only brother gunning for me, vying for me. You ain't, sorry, the only brother trying to get to a sister. You ain't the only man trying to get me by fire, by force. Right now, you is in a cosmic duel with my ex-boyfriend, and he don't want nothing to do with you, and he's also a killer just like you. Very soon, there's gonna be some other brothers that gonna enter this fight, brother man, because I is that, like I said, Helen of Troy. That's who I is. They gonna enter into this conquest, and because you're so irritating and causing so much embarrassment for my family, causing so much embarrassment for South Africa, because you is causing so much embarrassment for some of these people where it's looking now really very obvious that their witchcraft is an operation against my life, because you is wreaking so much embarrassment, havoc in the life of so many people, and because I'm also highly sought after by more occult practitioners than you, they gonna go right ahead and launch their ships and knock you out, because you is the one person that I is talking about the most. You is the one person I is complaining about the most, becoming at a sister with a flying kick, and I ain't feeling it. It ain't feel right. It ain't right. I'm crying. And what you is the bane of everybody existence since you always been the bane of people existence. But this time around, you coming up against some other occult beasts. Bro, man, brother, bro, I am going to end your life without even lifting a finger, without even grabbing a knife, without getting a gun, without getting a machete, without getting a bone. Ain't none of that nature, that's what's good. I don't do no witchcraft, brother man. I don't like it. I think it's disgusting. Everybody that does it, I think should just drop dead on the spot right about now. I ain't got no feelings for witches, even in the slightest. Everybody knows I can't stand those people. I hate them with a perfect hatred. It's glaring white in its glory, the way I can't stand them. But guess who they also can't stand? People who make them look really bad. And since witches try to get away with stuff, they want to make it look like it's not even all that bad. They want to make it look like they're surviving this world even though they're dying in it. They want to make it look as if though they ain't got nothing to do with it. They try not to make stuff look too obvious so that a person can look as if they're just suffering from the modes of life. They try to make human beings look as if they're just going through it. Normally, everybody got their ups and downs. But when it looks obviously ominous and creepy, like the what and the heaven it is that you be doing to me. When you be making a woman's life look so strange and so eerily creepy, brother man, some of them gonna come up against you. You see, there's a little shine that I didn't tell you about South African brothers, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They nasty like that, they're stupid. I can't stand them. They love to kill them women. They love witchcraft. They love their corobala. They also do all these strange things that you're out there in these streets doing all day long, destroying the earth, decimating anything you come across. But these gangsters is hypocrites like that. That's what's good. They is hypocrites. Let me tell you a little something about South African men. Brother man, yeah. In this country, we got something called gender-based violence. It's a general problem. It's an issue. That's what's good, brother man. And with this gender-based violence, don't no brother want to be associated with it. That's what's also really good. That's what's good. That's what's good. So you get all these abusive sons of guns all over the show that don't really love their girlfriends, mamas, or even wives, but they like to act like they love them. So they will get on television any minute now, and they will do an advert about how it is that men need to drop their guns and stop killing them ladies, stop slapping them sisters, stop harming them chicks. That's what's good. They'll then go on Twitter and trend hashtag, y'all better stop, men are trash. They'll become feminists for the day, just so they can stand and say gender-based violence is nasty. They will use their celebrity status to claim that they love them ladies, even though low-key they busy bewitching their girlfriends and wives. Hypocrites, that's what's... There is some pretty prolific hypocrites out here in these streets that don't really love them females, but just like you, they don't want to be caught with their hands in the cookie jar. They don't want to see no inside of no prison cell. So how it is that they kill their girlfriends or handle them or put them underneath their thumbs and stuff is by bewitching the crap out of them. That's what's good. South Africa got a whole bunch of you running around. But they are so incredibly hypocritical. They're not like American feministic men or other misogynistic men. That's what I wanted to say. American misogynists will stand in front of a television like Andrew Tate and tell you that women are lazy gangsters that don't deserve to breathe. But a South African hypocrite will tell you that women are the baddest people in the game. They must be protected and cherished at all costs. And then go back in the background and make the lady lazy. Make the lady unable to get a job. Make the lady unable to breathe. Make the lady unable to talk. Make the lady unable to walk. Make the lady unable to do anything except rely on a man. Yeah. I'm currently under that kind of sorcery right now, where a whole bunch of South African men that claim that they are respectful of women's ambitions have bewitched me so I don't never work again. So they want exactly what you want, just yet what's their frontal persona is very different from what under heaven it is that you got going. So you don't like them women for real. You want them barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen doing none at all for themselves, and you make it clear. You vocalize it in the Americans over there. But in South Africa, these men be claiming they're happy with ambitious, independent ladies, and then they go and they bewitch their women's prospects so that they can be the ones to take care of them. That's what's good. There's like a whole secret society thriving in this country trying to make black girls sit down and not work. That's what's good. So given the level of hypocrisy of South African men, bro, man, you is in trouble. I told you I is hailing of Troy in the worst way. I am the face that gonna launch 1,000 ships. They don't appreciate the fact that you was sitting on my back like a tick. They don't like that you was in my hair like bubblegum. And on top of that, they're hypocrites. So they busy trending on Twitter, hashtag GBV's nasty, hashtag feminism is the baddest, hashtag am I next, hashtag men are trash, hashtag y'all know they those stupid guys sitting around in the forefront of struggles. Even though in the back end using witchcraft, they are part of the problem. That's what's good, that's what's good, that's what's good, that's what's good. But because they're hypocrites, they're gonna come at you, bro, man. You ain't the only brother trying to grab a sister for show. You ain't the only kind of brother that's trying to silence a sister for show. You ain't the only kind of brother that is trying to destroy a sister's life for show. But you certainly are the most destructive and frankly South African men, and a whole bunch of them looking at my case ain't feeling the fact that some American freak be trying to kill one of their queens. And they're gonna come at you, brother. They're gonna come at you. If there is one thing, brother man, that brings Africans together, it's underestimation by America. If there is one thing that makes us get over whatever crap we doing, it's underestimation by America. It's when the West rocks up on our shores and starts to underestimate the living daylights out of the African continent. Yeah, no, Africans will forget about their witchcraft any minute now and do a better thing. So, allow me to explain to you how it is that I is gonna be the person to finally kill you without even lifting a finger. Cain. So the African men are feeling entitled to me. They want me just as much as you want me. However, you are standing in their way and you are embarrassing them, making them look real bad right now, making them look like they're full of abandonment and stuff. That's what's good. They are full of abandonment, but you're making them look especially bad. That's what's good. Currently, my ex-boyfriend is very incredibly hard-knock embarrassed by how my life turned out, because frankly, he didn't sign up for it to be like this. But you did. You did not want me doing anything at all or even breathing. So men like my ex-boyfriend and co, there will be more, are going since I don't do witchcraft. That's what's good. I told you, Helen of Troy, the face that unlaunched 1,000 ships. Go to war for some female. That's what's good. Y'all underestimate the power of them females. They can literally cause men to butt heads until they kill each other in some kind of a clash. That's what's good. South African men involved in the occult who have no respect for the Lord Jesus Christ and what I'm doing, who understand that I'm not even ever gonna touch no witchcraft. I ain't doing it. I ain't touching none of that stuff. Because I trust in the Son of Man. That's what's good. They, however, think me foolish. Indeed, the gospel of grace is foolishness to the man who is perishing, but to us who are redeemed by him, it is the gift of God. That's what's good. So these fools who think I am dumb to not go on right ahead and protect myself using a Sayin goma, gonna take it into their own hands and make it their own prerogative to then go on right ahead and take you out the way. That's what's good, yeah. I done got a dream of seeing a couple of South African Satanists feeling quite irritated by the thing that you is out there in the American space doing, saying that this little bugaboo, they use some harder words, some stranger words, more prolific in their proclivity towards profanity, and I can't be sharing no such words up in my ministry, but they is upset with you, and entitled to me as you are. They are saying that ain't no stupid American gonna kill our queen, cause we are the kings of GBV. That's what's good. If any bugger gonna kill Karabo, it's gonna be one of us, not some little man in America. I done told you, Brodda man, that by the time that we done with this conversation, that you is begotten to. You is gon' be got to. So listen up as I be got to you, ungottable one, cause you don't think you is ungottable. Hear me out, Brodda man, hear me out, Brodda dude. You is gonna get killed by death curses in a prolific quantity coming from South African Sangomas. It's going to be coming from male South African Sangomas in particular, who feel vigilantic against what you are doing to me and don't trust the Lord Jesus Christ to basically set me free. And so they're going to take matters into their own vigilantic hands and just knock you out. And Brodda man, it ain't going to be just one. It ain't going to be just one, Brodda man. It ain't going to be just one. There is a lot of them. Same way that you be out here in these random stupid streets obsessed with a sister. I got some South African brothers who feel as if though first come, first serve, I get to have her plushies in my own backyard. So in a spirit of protection, however one that is very twisted for it is satanic, they gonna kill you. You is about to get a flood of death curses coming from random Joes in South Africa. They gonna knock you out in the cosmos because they think that my prayers to Jesus are a waste of time. They think that me waiting on the Lord to set me free and deliver a sister is a waste of time. So they're gonna go right ahead and enter into a cosmic war amongst each other, and you is going to be their main target. They will be doing this individually in their own capacity, hoping to ultimately get back to me. You are a hindrance to them, Brodda man. They think of you as a hindrance, Brodda man, of their own sorcery. My ex-boyfriend has been trying to get back with me the way that you've been trying to get back with me. All I can keep hearing is that freshly ground song. What would you do if I called you? What would you do if I held your hand and laid you? My ex-boyfriend be singing that stupid song because he is thoroughly thinking about contacting me and setting me free from you. And that same ex-boyfriend has pendulumed between death curse and love curse, and understand, all this amount of time that I spend talking to you, talking about how you all up in my grill, will get out of my hair, dedicating all of my life to talking about you, he's ultimately going to just blow you out the way with a death curse because it's what he does. Essentially, little man, what I'm trying to let you understand right about now is that you was about to get bombarded with death spells from strangers because you won't leave me alone, and not because they're protective, but because they're entitled to me, too. The only way out, old Brodda man came, is in Jesus. Same way that I done survived all of your death curses, because I'm covered by the Son of Man. Only way you gonna survive the death curse that's gonna come not only from my ex-boyfriend but a bunch of other people is through Jesus. There's a brother from the MTN where I used to work some years ago that's also coming for me, for you, from what the Lord shows me. There's a brother from my high school, Brodda man, that I used to attend high school with that's coming for you. That's what's good. People that be checking out my content in the corners, lurking, loving their sangomas, unprepared to give their lives to Christ, however, but feeling entitled to me, some of whom Imagine it's their civic duty towards a South African, and they're gonna be coming for you, brother man, thinking that they're protecting a lady doing their civic spiritual duty. Because apparently, brother man, Jesus ain't gonna rescue me out of this, so they're gonna take matters into their own hands. Helen of Troy, that's who I is. The face that launched 1,000 ships. So you be sitting there trusting that I hate the devil so much that I ain't never gonna go and protect myself using sorcery. And you think you've got a stronger weapon against me than what I'm standing on with Jesus. But all you're doing is attracting to yourself most sorcerers that think that they can do a better job at getting to me than what under heaven you is doing. And I told you, brother man, in the last video that I did, that there is already a strategy by the kingdom of darkness, little man, to bring in a lesser evil into my life. It was the last video that I done did, but man, and after that video, I was like, I'm not doing no YouTube videos no more for ministry because I'm tired of talking to these cows and chickens. But I'm here talking anyway because you know when the Lion of the tribe of Judah has roared, who can but prophesy? So I'm prophesying. There is already an occult strategy to bring a better Satanist into my life than what under heaven you is. They look at you as so in charge. They look at you as tactless. You ain't got no class. They look at you as just some finished off wannabe. Ain't nothing right home about with you, brother man. Ain't nothing right home about with you. And they imagine that they can cajole my head and twist my strategy towards them by bringing a better Satanist. That's what's good. They're gonna bring one that's fresher, that's clean. Ain't nobody dope as them. They're just so fresh, so fresh and so clean. They're gonna do that, brother man. One who's nasty, cleanly shaven. One who's got a job. One who's got no criminal record. One that ain't got no many kids with the many baby mamas. One that ain't got a trail of cadavers of people that I killed in the past. One that ain't never seen the inside of a prison cell. Yeah, they're trying to bring a better Satanist my way. And in order to bring this brother along, they're gonna kill you. They're gonna kill you. So you sitting where you sitting thinking that you gonna have something on me. That for as long as you live, you gonna keep on casting spells on my earth thing. Gonna keep on coming at me on earth thing. Gonna keep slapping earth thing on mine alone. Bro, man, there are some South Africans out here in these streets about to knock you out. They is about to knock you out like a domino. They is about to move you out the way. Because you're making their sorcery struggle to work. That's what's good. And do you want to know what under heaven is going to work on them to finally knock you out because I'm exhausted? It's the fact that I'm going to keep working out. The very thing you trying to stop, bro, man, is going to bring more attention to me than you ever anticipated. It's going to win me some people. It's going to get me looked at by more of these satanic monsters. And the more of them that look at me working out, exercising because they full of lust, the more of them are then going to be charged to basically move whatever is standing in their way out, and you is one of them. So the fact that you was trying to come up against my fitness ministry makes sense because frankly that is the only act that you can walk in to protect yourself from the fact that you was about to get killed by a bunch of men that are exactly like you. Attracted to a lady only because of what you can get from the lady. Attracted to the lady only because of what you can do to a lady body. Attracted to a lady only because of what you can do to a lady body. And so now there's going to be a whole bunch of men just like you who ain't attracted to nothing but a woman lady body that are going to knock you out and kill you so they can be the ones to be freely able to do what they want to do. They is about to enter into a cosmic war with each other, brother man. Each other. And you are going to be the first thing they knock out the way because they listen to what I gotta say. Listen to what I'm being afflicted by. Listen to what's standing in my way and they strategize around it. And since you is one of the biggest banes of my uncomfortable existence, these random boys gonna knock you out. Just like you be trying to knock me out. And when they knock you out, I'll gain relief for all of 5 seconds, following which they will then try at me the very same way that you tried at me. But not before knocking you down first. So what I'm trying to explain to you, brother man, is that the Lord is going to kill all of y'all off through each other. And the only person left standing out here in these random streets will be me. I'll be standing out here in these streets because I'm a child of the living God. I belong to the living God. I have trusted in the true power. So they're going to knock each other out trying to get to me. Because like I said, brother man, like it or not, I'm Helen of Troy. You know I'm Helen of Troy. Everything in your bones knows I'm Helen of Troy. You can't let me go. Because I'm Helen of Troy. I'm dying out here in these streets, brother man, because I'm beautiful. I'm down because I'm beautiful. I'm down because I'm beautiful. In Jesus. I'm all consecrated to the Son of Man. I'm impressive. I'm talented. But I'm thrown away by them stupid females who are irresponsible with them fellow females. So a whole bunch of brothers about to go to war for me, and they're gonna knock themselves out in the pursuit of me. Following which I will then get taken by the Son of Man into the sky and get raptured. But not before you die, brother man, cause you making my life real hard. I got a dream last night where you was selling a Monopoly house yet again. You know, like that board game Monopoly? You were selling a little red house, and that house I understood it to be mine. You keep selling my stuff, brother man. You keep pawning my houses, brother man. You keep taking everything that belonged to me, brother man. And that brother man gon' end. I told you. I see you. By the time I'm done with this conversation, brother man, you gonna be got to. You gonna be got to. That's what's good. You done try to sell my house, brother man. But my house ain't made of clay. My house, brother man, ain't made of plastic. My house is not built of whatever materials, brother man, this earth done built thing with, okay? I done put my treasures in heaven where moth and rust did not destroy, and thieves like you can't come in and steal. So whatever house you was selling over there, it ain't mine, brother man. It ain't mine. But you be thinking it's mine. And the fact that you was trying to sell my prosperity to some pawn shop owner, brother man, is the reason why the Lord is going to charge you with more Satanists from South Africa than you done ever seen in your life in America. You will know what time it is. This place over here, I done call it Witchcraft Central for a reason. There are more witches in Africa with tactless witchcraft flying in some bread than you can ever see in America. Whatever's going on over there is child's play compared to African sorcery. African sorcery lays people destitute like, oh, look at my life, brother man. You don't stand a chance. Your little Haitian voodoo don't stand no chance against African sorcery. You was about to get mowed to the ground like a domino. They is gonna come at you. You ain't even gonna survive 24 hours after the first spell is cast, brother man. They know how to kill it. They know how to do it proper. They slice and dice like an alien invasion. They done gone right ahead and decimate like a surgically precision removed genitalia of a cow in Texas. That is how precise they is. They kill and they don't even bat no eyelid, and you is about to understand what it means to be cast a spell on by an African. You gonna know what time it is. Before you die, you even gonna be playing some drums the way you is so fished by some ancestors. That's what's good. Brother man. I'm tired of this silly little accent of yours that I've been speaking with. I'm even breaking out into my own every so often. I just want to be South African again. I thought that maybe if I spoke in your language, with all of this American slang, this difficulty to pronounce my words properly, that maybe you might even understand what I'm talking about, brother man, because I've been coming at you with languages of all different kinds, trying to help you see that you was messing with the wrong girl. But no, brother man. Don't nobody in your streets listen. You been a criminal all your life, and now you gonna have some criminals come after you. It's about to be your day now, brother man. You is about to get killed. You came up against my dad's ministry, seriously? You don't want me to lose weight, seriously? My exercise is the very reason I'm surviving your death curses, brother man. I'm not gonna stop. But you trying to come up against that too. You done taken my house, and I noticed my statistics are stagnant now thanks to you. You're supporting some other witches all up in my grill. My fitness page is frozen. My YouTube page on my YouTube fitness page is frozen, brother man. I'm breaking out into my accent. I gotta get out of here. Frozen. After uploading my content for just a couple of days, and now my content is going nowhere in my fitness again. So now I gotta employ a strategy again and again and again and again. So my heart don't get broken to never ever look at my analytics ever again. Just upload content that's going absolutely nowhere. I done dreamt about that lady in Jamaica, you idiot. The person you done confronted, you done consulted, that you done paid some hefty dollars to deal with my Christian ministry so it don't grow on YouTube. Yeah, you done fished the Jamaican now on my fitness content and it's going nowhere. On Facebook, it's frozen. YouTube is frozen. Brother man, all this activity, all in the name of making sure that I don't go nowhere. Well, brother man, you was about to get knocked out with your voodoo priestess from Jamaica. That's what's good. The Lord God Almighty showed me that the reason why my stats and my YouTube and my Facebook fitness are frozen like an icicle is because of you. But that is something you already did to my ministry long ago. So how in the world have I been dealing with my ministry, brother man? I told you, by the time I'm done over here, you're going to be got to. I just don't look at my analytics. I just upload. I keep working because I understand that in the absence of continuing to work, I am gonna die. I'm not gonna die not before them South African brothers and on the left and on the right of me kill you first. They gonna knock you out, brother man. And as soon as you are dead, my YouTube channel gonna grow. Soon as you are dead, my fitness gonna come back again. Everything that you have done to me is gonna die with you, including that house of mine you tried. All your sorcery about to go in the grave with you, brother man. I told you, I'm not frozen by nobody, but the Lord is going to handle you with the very thing that you try to handle other people. Ever heard of the word, you live by the sword, you die by the sword? Yeah, that's in the Bible. You lived by witchcraft. You're going to die by witchcraft. The Lord will not give you the grace and the glory of being killed in a random car accident. The Lord is not going to give you the glory of getting a random heart attack. The Lord is going to make your death precisely the causation of it will be witchcraft. You will kill yourself, brother man. I done told you. But the thing that's going to drive you over the edge and tip you over will be witchcraft, suicide, witchcraft that has been sent to you, brother man. By some other witch. You is gonna die by the sword, brother man, that you done killed with. All those ladies whose blood is crying out to the Lord for justice that you killed all those years ago, those suicides, those killings, those car accidents that are unexplainable, those mysterious deaths that happened all around you because of your involvement in sorcery, brother man. They is about to cheer when you arrive in the flames of hell. They is gonna get some kind of figment of justice now, brother man. Now that you is in hell. Given that they didn't give their lives over to Jesus, it's still gonna be sad for them. They're gonna be weeping and gnashing forever. But there will be a sense of jubilation when you pass away, and ain't nobody gonna miss you. Nobody is going to regret that you died because you were the bane of everybody's existence. Everybody did not like you. Everyone that once loved you got tired of you, brother man. And then you decided, brother man, to come to South Africa and try again. Whatever rubbish you've been doing all your life. I'm tired of this accent. Whatever rubbish you've been doing all of your life, you try to do it in South Africa. Try to give yourself a new leaf using witchcraft. And you're not going to get to live out the rest of your life. The chances that God has been giving you over and over and over again, you have reached the end of them because you met a Christian and messed with her. I done told you, brother man. By the time we done with this particular message, I will have gotten to you. Like a door turning on its hinges, so too does a lazy man turn on his bed. That's what you've been doing all your life, brother man. And now you was about to die from that laziness. You are Cain. In the worst way, brother man. Because all you can never do is kill people that are giving God a better sacrifice. You want me out? Well, guess what? The same witchcraft you sent to me is about to get sent to you tenfold over. Tenfold. Tenfold. That is why the Lord told me that you're going to pass away from a suicide death and that it's going to be tenfold worse than what it is that you sent me. I thought that maybe it was because your witchcraft was coming back at you, basically like back to sender or something. But from what the Lord God Almighty is telling me, brother man, you was about to have cast on you spells by something like 10 witches with the same sorcery. You're about to have 10 different men. I know that it's men in particular. 10 different men are about to cast on you a curse for suicide. 10. And all of them are from South Africa. So thank you very much, brother man, for making sure that my countrymen finally do what it is that they're supposed to do, even though they're not doing it in the name of Jesus. That's what's good. They're frustrated and annoyed by the fact that you are entitled to me. I done told you, America, if there is one thing you want to do to anger Africans, it's underestimate them and treat them like trash in front of each other. It's the one thing that will bring them in camaraderie with each other. And right now, I am targeted by some filthy, arrogant American man that I've been crying about, and I've been crying about this random buffoon for so long that hypocritical, sanctimonious, self-righteous, however very extremely nefarious South African men are going to basically to take matters into their own hands and kill a man that I've been complaining about for much too long. They're going to take it upon themselves. So, dude in America, you're about to die. I've been saying it. I've been saying it. Like, the occult is mad at you because I look like an obvious case of witchcraft. And that's not what they're trying to do. They want to make people suffer in a way that looks like it's just life that hit. They don't want it to look obvious like it's witchcraft. And you've been tactless. You've been bodlapa. You've been messy. You have done things to me in a way that evidences sorcery, and in so doing have made all of them look culpably responsible. You've made them look like they're full of abandonment. You have made every lost witch that has ever cast a spell on my life look guilty. You've made them look responsible. You have given my testimony credibility. Like the things I claim, I've got so much evidence and proof because of your witchcraft. You have been that tactless, and just so I can look more normally like a person just suffering and that destroyed their own life and that really frankly had whatever it is that they did to themselves coming, just so I could look a little bit more normal, they're gonna kill you because you're making them look like freaks. They are freaks, but you're making them look like freaks. Right now they look like honest citizens roaming these streets, but you, American man, have made all the witches in my life look like some pretty dark, ominous freaks, and so they're gonna kill you. Told you, I'm Helen of Troy, the face that launched. The face, oh brother man, that launched 1,000 ships. And I did not even call for this. That's what's going on. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. People in the occult, they kill each other. They get into a cosmic war and kill each other over things they feel entitled over. They all fight for the same things. Because it's a battle for resources, and I have apparently become so valuable to them. They so desperately want me that they're willing to go to war for me. And dude, you know that that's true because look at what under heaven you're doing to your life over some women all the way in Africa. Well, there are other men who are literally 5 kilometers away from where I live, 10 kilometers just in Cape Town when I am in Johannesburg, and they will knock you out and then try for me. That's what's good. So all the best. You can't imagine that you can be sitting all the way in California, America, and grab a gem in Africa. Do you understand that African men are gonna feel, what is this, uncomfortable for letting some freak in the US on someone limata go? They will fight for me. Everybody looks at my poverty and they think that they are in a position to make bets for me. Cast lots. It happened exactly with Jesus, where they cast lots for his garments. There are men who are about to cast lots for me because I think I'm something thrown away. The rapture is going to handle them. But in the run up to me getting snatched out of here because I am in serious danger, in the run up to that day, they're going to knock each other out. They are going to enter into a duel, a context with each other. And American dude, you're going to be their first victim. I promise you right now. That's what the Lord showed me. You're going to be their first victim. You're going to kill yourself by suicide. You're going to put a gun in your mouth and you're going to pull the trigger. That is what God showed me. And when that day comes, you are not going to be able to not do it. No matter how many sermons you've listened to, no matter how much conviction you might have that suicide goes to hell, because you are this lukewarm Christian that pendulums between Jesus and out. No matter everything that I've said, even my own survival of suicide that has convicted you that really, frankly, suicide is not the way to go. On the day when you pull that trigger, it's going to be like somebody is moving your hand on your behalf, pulling like, what is this, releasing safety goo in your mouth. I keep getting dreams of you putting a gun in your mouth and pulling the trigger. And you will not think before you do it, because there will be operating in your ecosystem something like 10 death curses. And the only way out, because God always gives an olive branch, is by giving your life truly to Christ. Don't say I didn't warn you. I'm signing out in Christ's name, brother man. I told you that by the end of this conversation, I will look God to you. Did I not get to you? I feel like I did, brother man. I see you.